So you'd love to buy yourself a Cartier, but you can't afford the £3,000 for a new one. What do you get? Here's two insanely differently priced options which give you that look and feel for significantly less. Let's take a closer look. Now the two we've got here, this is a micro brand, Sona on the left. This is a lovely watch for, if you got it in February 24, £200, but even at £400 full whack price, this is significantly cheaper than a Cartier. I'll talk about the stats and specs of this and why it is around that price. And this one, from a factory in China, Sander, significantly different in specification, very similar in size and design. This was £17 to me. I've seen these low as £11. What do you get? Do you want that look? Do you want to treat yourself to something a bit more special with a much better spec? Or do you want to just have the look for as cheap as possible? Get one of these. Let's go into more detail and find out why you can get this look of Cartier without having to spend thousands of pounds. So I'm going to start with the Sona on the left. In a nutshell, you're getting something with hardened stainless steel case, 5 layers of AL coated prism effect sapphire crystal, which is curved, is just so beautifully finished, high polish, scratch resistance, Swiss ETA quartz movement with 11-year battery life. This watch has a 10-year warranty, something you can pass on to the future generations. That's effectively the essence of the brand. Sona translates as sons in Swedish. The logo incorporates 2 W's, the first letters of its sons' first names, and 3 dots because of father and sons. Very lovely backstory, nostalgia, really sweet. I like that. That's what you're paying for. Micro brand, you're funding a family man, you're effectively buying a watch which is from someone who's passionate about this style of watch, Art Deco, the rectangular case, that's all he's going to focus on. You're paying for all of that, and it's not, it's in the affordable bracket still, but this is extremely affordable. This is pocket money. This is for something you treat yourself for a special occasion, you keep forever and you're going to pass on. I would say you probably look at this watch with a little bit more nostalgia, if you pardon the pun, because of the backstory and what it offers you. And that is beautiful fit and finish, premium materials, quality leather strap, loads of strap options, like I said, amazing warranty. Just such a good all-round package and very little else on the market at this size. It's 28mm case width, 40mm length. It's only just over 7mm high. Unisex sizing, I would say, very similar to the Cartier, the smaller size. Also get plenty of colour choices for the dial and the straps. There's loads of options, so check out the website for that. And then if you want to save yourself a fortune, just like say between 10 and 20 pounds, this did come on a really awful leather strap, so I put it on a much more elegant Milanese strap, which I used to sell these, but I don't anymore, but it's against a very affordable strap. 20mm lug width here, same as this watch. And the dimensions of this one, very similar, a tad smaller, 27.7, almost exactly the same. The length probably a bit shorter. This one is, yes, it's only 35 roughly in length, so it's about 5mm shorter. Tiny crown, similar sized dial, quartz movement in here, but is about $1. Still accurate though, to be honest. Blue hands, lovely legible dial. The hands are a little bit wonky on there. The case is made of brass, then chromed, and it's okay finish. It's not terrible, it's not breathtaking, it's just a bit ripply here and there. Very soft as well because it's brass. See, I've got a chip in it already. I have no idea how I did that, just by wearing it. And mineral crystal, which has got okay finishing around the edges. It's not bad at all for the price. And then you've got a polished case back, which is stainless steel. This is a set and forget quartz as well. It's very elegant on the wrist. I'll show you on wrist. Because it's a bit shorter, it does look like a smaller watch, even though the width is about the same as the Nostalgia. It does look a lot smaller on wrist, but it works still for many wrist sizes. Because it's so much shorter, it gets away with not having any shape conformity, any curvature, so it wears okay because it's on the flat part of your wrist. But if this was much bigger, it could look a little bit awkward, and the lugs, these straight lugs here, can look like they're sticking out too much. But it wears really nicely. It's so light, and it's something you can wear and just look at and think, oh, that's pretty, knowing it's barely cost you anything more than a cinema ticket. And this one wears beautifully because of that curved case. It's so clever to have that curved element. But yeah, I love this curved element. It just wears so much better for a watch that has a little bit more presence on wrist, but it still fits beautifully with my average wrist size. There you go. That's a bit of a quick run through of the difference you get with these kind of watches. The backstory is very different. This is from AliExpress. I don't know who made it, and I know they make millions of these. This is a lot more limited. I literally know the person who owns this company, and he's a lovely guy. He's a family man. You know, you're buying this watch on the left, you are helping literally fund a family man from Sweden. Specific passion to making this type of watch and wants it to be passed down to his children. And that for me is a story which I love. And I would rather support that than something which I don't know much about. But if you buy both, you just buy both. This could be your beta dress watch and this could be your proper dress watch. Mix it up, who cares? Or if you really want to treat yourself, just go and buy a Cartier.